So good morning, everybody. My name is Marco Fisman. I'm a physics teacher. I've been teaching physics since 1997. So it's the last 20 years working with education. And what we have here is the natural outcome of my experience as a teacher and as an engineer. So how can we get technology and education at scale to help a lot of people? I'm Brazilian, so the business is in Brazil. And the first thing to know is that Descomplica is a full-service learning company. So we're not an app, we're not a feature. We don't exist to help schools. We don't exist to help publishers or universities. We are the school. We are the university. We are the publisher. So it's a full service. We do pretty much everything. A few of you are probably familiar with the Fast Company, most innovative companies. We made it to the list, number 3 in Latin America recently. And there's a lot going on to be able to do that. So just a super quick key facts. It's a completely video-based, subscription-based education company. So we strongly believe that you want to watch something, show me how to do this. So it's completely video-based. It's a subscription-based model. We launched in 2011, and we started in a very interesting opportunity, which is test prep. Both in Brazil, Russia, China, India, test prep is huge because you need to get one score, a single score, to get into any major universities. The best universities are free, so there's a lot of willingness to pay for that. We're growing nicely. We had 32 million uniques last year. Cash flow positive recently. We made $10 million in sales last year. It's growing fine. We made $6 million in sales the last quarter, so we expect to more than double revenue this year. The pedagogy, how we think about education is pretty straightforward. So first of all, we really understand that learning can be fun and for everybody. So what do I mean by fun? Fun is not funny. Fun is not easy. Fun is fun. Let's think of sports. We don't want sports to be easy. If you wanted sports to be easy, the volleyball net would be lower, the golf course would be smaller, the hole would be bigger. We don't want that. It's fun to have it hard, and we strongly believe in that. If you think about one great teacher, just one in your entire life, I'm sure each and every one of you here can think about one great teacher. Doesn't necessarily make it easy, but it was fun to watch. You were eager to watch another lesson and another one, and we believe that can be done for everybody. Of course, for that, we need 3 strong pillars. They're pretty much self-explanatory. First of all, it needs to be mobile, needs to be 24/7, in your pocket. Every time you think about learning something, right there, just go. Number 2, I told you about it, and I'm going to explain it again. It needs to be about video. Video connects people. Think about FaceTime, think about Snap, and video helps you understand. Think about when you need to learn something. First thing, vast majority of you think about, go to YouTube, check a video. Teach me how to do it. And last but not least, needs to be social. There's a lot of startups talking about personalization. I've been doing this for the last 20 years. I believe in socialization. Again, just think, you don't have to tell me, just think about your best friends. Just think about names, best friends. They're probably going to come from high school, or maybe undergrad, or maybe an MBA course. Education is naturally social. You meet new people. You make friends there. And digital education should be just like that. Should not be the opposite. Of course, we translate everything into a really robust, as I mentioned, full-service pedagogy. What do you mean by pedagogy? The method, the practice of teaching and learning. So we're talking about video on demand, live lessons, messaging, of course. You need to talk with your friends. We're talking about essay grading, mock tests, tutoring sessions, customized study plans, non-cognitive skills, and so on and so forth. It's the full-service school. We do everything. Not everything 100% by ourselves, but it's much easier for us, completely digital company, to actually adopt and use different technologies than a huge offline 100-year-old company. So we're really fast into integrating new verticals and new technologies. And we understand that everything I said, it's not for 13-year-olds or 18-year-olds or 29-year-olds. It's pretty much for everybody, pretty much for the entire planet, pretty much for all the big problems. If you think about the big problems, all the countries, everybody, have the same ones. So, okay, you have difficulty in high school, you need to get into a university, you have trouble graduating, you need a first job. That's everybody's problem. So we figure out the best way to deal with everybody's problem is to build an everybody solution. So let's do everything at once. In terms of number of students and engagement, the numbers are pretty good. We have now a little bit over 100. This is actually, we're now in May. This was until March. We have a little bit more, 120,000 recurrent paying customers that I mentioned made more than $6 million in the first quarter. The engagement metrics are very, very nice. So as you can see, for direct traffic, almost an hour per session. That's someone who types Descomplica. For organic traffic, you're trying to find Newton's laws or something about the law and the bar exam. The organic traffic, 46 minutes per session. For referral traffic, 45 minutes per session. And the paying customers, more than 90 minutes per session, more than 10 times per month. Quick math, it's more than 15 hours per month that the students spend with us. If you take a look at the live lessons, because the live lessons, they draw a lot of engagement, we have a lot of lessons with more live, online of course, with more than 1 million students. Our record was 1.2 million students in one live lesson. That day we were #1 Twitter trending topic in the world. Fun fact, Adele, the British singer, launched her new single. Adele was #2, we were #1 in the world in that live lesson. And when you take a look, thank you. And if you take a look at engagement there, oh, but digital education is not that engaging. You don't get to ask a lot of questions. I've been teaching for 20 years. In a live presential lesson, I can answer 1 question, maybe 2, maybe 3 if I count one later. Only March alone, we had 85,000 questions asked, 7,500 questions answered, real time in the lessons by teacher assistants, and more than 600,000 text messages between the students. So there's a lot more engagement in the digital space than in the offline old one. And it works. If you take a look, I'm not going to bother you with a lot of statistics, but there's a clear relationship between average score and videos watched. It's very clear. You watch the video, you learn it, you keep watching, you keep coming back, your score is going to get better. On the left, there's a super quick, again, I'm not going to bother you too much, but there's a super quick view on one test for one university, and our students, they score better for any demographic, any state, any goal. It just works. Right? And last but not least, I have 25 seconds. I want to show you a 25-second video. This is what happens when you create an engaging company and you get 5 teachers, actually 6 teachers, to go offline and call 1,000 students to watch.
É muito boa. E o Alanzinho, olha. É isso, gente, olha. O professor entrou agora no palco. Olha só como eles ficaram. Por causa dos professores que vão começar a aula agora, gente. Tem gritaria.
So I'm pretty much done here. I just wanted to show that engagement works, education can be fun, and it's working for everybody in Brazil. Thank you.